As I speak, millions of people are at risk of starvation. Humanitarian workers are saving lives, and there are preparations for the next planting season and hopes that things will get better. But hunger emergencies like these are long in the making, and they're not suddenly over. I'm Asma Latif, Director of Bread for the World Institute. In this episode of the Hunger Reports, we'll speak with Michelle Nunn, President and CEO of the humanitarian organization CARE USA.
We have to be prepared for increasing our capacity to deliver in those difficult places, because the trend lines show us that that's what will be required to continue to really meet the needs in the world, and also certainly to overcome hunger.
Somalia was hit by a devastating famine only 6 years ago. Since then, it has made some progress. It has had its first election in over 2 decades, but it is a country without advanced resources or stability. Now, after 2 years of unfavorable weather, exacerbated by climate change, Somalia is on the brink of another famine.
So in order to end hunger, we will have to operate in fragile states, and we'll have to ensure that we can deliver food when there are humanitarian crises and emergencies.
Emergency aid right now in places like Yemen, Somalia, Nigeria, and elsewhere is saving lives. To further the goal of ending hunger by 2030, we must ask, how can we respond to emergencies while also working towards long-term peace and security? Security which would prevent future famines.
95% plus of the people that work at CARE are from the communities in which they're working. So what we're trying to build is resilient, long-term, sustainable individuals and communities.
So we have to make the right investments, the best use of limited funds for emergency and development assistance, if we are to make starvation and all other forms of hunger a thing of the past.
Think about Ethiopia, again, one of the places that suffered the greatest loss of life in the 1980s as an example. But in a concerted effort, government, NGOs, we have been able to establish safety nets in which they are lifting people out of poverty so that they can withstand the shocks of a drought season or a couple of drought seasons even.
These sorts of investments have the immediate effect of saving lives and the long-term effect of developing a stronger global community. With this mindset, we're seeing groundbreaking partnerships putting us on the road to end hunger.
For the first time ever in the United States, 8 international NGOs like CARE and Save the Children and Mercy Corps bonded together, and we raised money together for the multiple countries that are currently facing malnutrition, hunger, and in some instances famine-like conditions.
We're strengthened by the progress we've made, how we've achieved it together, and ensured that ending hunger is now a priority across the globe. To learn more about these issues, please read the 2017 Hunger Report, Fragile Environments, Resilient Communities. You can find it at hungerreport.org.